What propels you forward? What lifts you from the depths of comfort and pushes you into the realm of action? It isn't the chime of an alarm, nor the urging of family or the calls of friends. It's something deeper, something intrinsic. It's you. Yes, you are the architect of your own destiny, the sole force capable of molding your future into the vision you so dearly hold. We often find ourselves ensnared in a web of buts. But I'm not ready, but I'm not capable, but I don't have the resources. These buts are the shackles that bind us to our current state, preventing us from stepping into the light of our potential, from embracing the destiny that awaits us. To cross the threshold into our future, we must first conquer our buts, leaving them behind as we stride confidently forward. Consider the nature of a pity party. It's the manifestation of an undisciplined mind stuck in a loop of negative contemplation. If you must dwell in this state, let it be brief. Allow yourself a moment, then sever the ties to this destructive mindset. It's time to stand, to face the reflection in the mirror and demand better. It's time to say enough. I am the master of my fate. I will rise and pursue my destiny with unwavering determination. Chase after what you believe you're worth. Let not the number of rejections, the disbelief of others, or the frequency of failures deter you. Push until your dreams are realized. Because what matters isn't the setbacks. It's the relentless pursuit, the unyielding drive to keep moving forward until you've seized what you believe is rightfully yours. Have you reached the point of exhaustion? Good. It's time to grow weary of the stagnation, the habitual actions that fill your days without bringing you any closer to your goals. Transformation beckons when we tire of the monotony, when we vow to make a change and persist in the face of adversity. One day it clicks, the excuses fade, the blame game loses its appeal, and you confront the truth reflected back at you. It's showtime, time to engage fully with your studies, your work, your dreams. Rising before dawn, burning the midnight oil, humility in your heart and diligence in your actions, even when no eyes are upon you. Embrace the label, built differently, because your dedication sets you apart, makes you a beacon for those too entangled in their self-doubt to take that first step. Every day you're faced with choices, each one a building block in the edifice of your life. You've crafted this life through the decisions you've made, through the relentless pursuit of your goals. Ownership of your journey, of your reason for being here, is paramount. You control your path, your destiny. The world doesn't hand out success. It demands hard work, persistence, dedication. The sacrifices, the sweat, the uncountable hours, they all converge on the path to victory. Winning is elusive, always just beyond reach, demanding everything you have and more, promising nothing in return. It's a master at sowing seeds of doubt, yet the question remains, are you willing to chase it despite the uncertainty? Why pursue this elusive victory? Because the only guaranteed outcome of not chasing it is defeat. Now is the moment to stake your claim, to show the world your purpose. This battle, this fight for your dreams, it starts today and it never ends. It's a testament to your resolve, your unbreakable spirit. Rise, fight, and let the world see the strength that lies within you. There's a thread so subtly interwoven into our daily lives that its impact often goes unnoticed. Yet when pulled, it unravels the potential for greatness that lies within us all. This thread is the pervasive culture of excuses, an epidemic that has silently infiltrated our personal ambitions and professional environments, shaping a landscape where potential is often left untapped. Dreams remain just that, dreams, and growth is stunted by the comfort of the status quo. Consider for a moment the mornings that greet us with opportunity, the fresh start of a new day. Yet, how often do we find ourselves hitting the snooze button, not on our alarms, but on our lives? I'll start tomorrow, we say, or I'm not quite feeling up to it today. These phrases, seemingly harmless in the moment, are the bricks we lay on the path of procrastination, building a wall between us and our true capabilities. It's as if our culture has brewed a potent cocktail of excuses, one we sip on to dull the discomfort of stepping out of our comfort zones. To bring this closer to home, let me share a story a hypothetical scenario that, despite its fictional nature, may echo with familiarity. There was an individual, someone brimming with talent and dreams. This person stood on the precipice of an opportunity, a chance to leap into a venture that stirred a deep passion within them. Yet, when the moment to jump arrived, a whisper in the wind cautioned, "But what if you fall?" Paralyzed by the fear of failure, seduced by the safety of familiarity. The individual stepped back, watching as the opportunity drifted away like a leaf on a river. The person's potential, much like a seed, remained dormant, never given the chance to sprout, to reach towards the sunlight of its fullest expression. This narrative isn't just a story. It's a mirror reflecting a truth we've all lived at one point or another. Recall a time when an excuse was the barrier between you and a goal. Perhaps it was a fitness aspiration, a career move, or a person. The goal was there within reach, but so was the excuse. "I'm too busy, it's too late for me," or "I'm not equipped to succeed." Reflect on the impact of that excuse. Did it protect you, or did it prevent you? Did it serve as a shield, or did it become a shackle? Use this moment of reflection not as an exercise in regret, but as a catalyst for change. Understanding the role excuses have played in our past is the first step in diminishing their power over our future. It's about recognizing that each excuse is a choice to delay, to deny, to defer our dreams and aspirations. Now, imagine for a moment a world where excuses don't dictate our actions. Envision waking up each day with a sense of purpose, unencumbered by the chains of "I can't" or "I shouldn't." Picture the person you could become, the achievements that could decorate your life's timeline, the growth that could be nurtured in the absence of excuses. This vision isn't just a daydream. It's a potential reality, waiting on the other side of accountability and action. Capture the story of a person on the edge of opportunity. Let this serve as both a warning and an inspiration. A warning about the potential we squander when we succumb to our excuses, and an inspiration for the heights we can reach. We can when we choose to rise above them. Our discussion today is more than just an exploration of a cultural epidemic. It's a call to arms. It's a challenge to each of us to examine the excuses that have become our comfort blanket, to question their validity, and to bravely set them aside in pursuit of what truly moves us. It's a journey from the shadows of doubt into the sunlight of action and possibility. Remember the power that lies in choice. The choice to rise above the excuses that hold us captive. The choice to embrace the pain of growth, and the choice to live a life we don't appreciate. But what did we achieve? This is the moment to move from a culture of excuses to a culture of action. The road ahead is paved with challenges, but is also lined with the rewards of self-discovery, success, and realizing our full potential. Step boldly into a future where our dreams are not just possibilities, but realities, created through determination, resilience, and an unwavering belief that the only thing standing between us and our goals is the willingness to try. Within the journey of personal and professional development, there lies a cornerstone so fundamental, yet so often overlooked, that its absence or presence can dramatically alter the course of our lives. This cornerstone is accountability. It's a concept that goes beyond mere responsibility. It's the deep-seated acknowledgement that for every action, every decision, and every step we take, we are the sculptors of our own destiny. Accountability is not just about facing the music when things don't go as planned. It's about owning every moment of our journey, celebrating our victories with humility, and embracing our setbacks as stepping stones rather than stumbling blocks. It's the internal compass that guides us towards integrity, urging us to stand by our values even when the path is untraveled and the outcome uncertain. Let's explore this through the lens of two contrasting narratives. On one hand, we have individuals who've soared to the heights of success, their names synonymous with achievement and resilience. These are the people who, when faced with adversity, didn't point fingers or lay blame on circumstances or others. Instead, they looked inward, asking, "What can I learn? How can I grow?" They understood that within every challenge lies an opportunity for growth, an opportunity that is only visible through the lens of accountability. On the other side of this spectrum are those whose potential remains untapped, not for lack of talent or opportunity, but because they shied away from this very principle. When confronted with failure, instead of asking, "What role did I play? How can I do better next time?" they chose the path of excuses, externalizing the blame. The difference in outcomes between these two paths is profound, not just in terms of achievements, but in the richness of the journey itself. Now, I'd like you to turn to the person next to you. Share a part of your life where taking greater accountability could be the key to unlocking a door you've perhaps found closed until now. It could be in your career, a personal project, or even a relationship. This exercise isn't about uncovering flaws, but about identifying opportunities for empowerment and growth. Remember, accountability is a choice to embrace our role in crafting the narrative of our lives. It's about moving from the sidelines to the driver's seat, recognizing that while we may not control every aspect of our journey, we have the power to shape our response to the challenges and opportunities that come our way. The journey towards accountability is not a solitary one. It's a path best traveled with companions who share our vision and values, who remind us of our commitments when the road gets tough and celebrate with us when we reach our milestones. It's about building a community of accountability that lifts each of us higher, a community where our commitments to ourselves and to each other propel us forward. We carry with us the stories of those who have used the power of accountability to build a legacy of success and resilience. May their journeys inspire us to take ownership of our actions, live with integrity, and face our future with the confidence that comes from knowing that we are the authors of our own stories. Accountability is not just a principle to be admired from afar, but a practice woven into the fabric of our daily lives. It is the silent partner in our endeavors, the voice that encourages us to rise after the fall, learn from each experience, and come to each day with the belief that we are capable of greatness. Remember, in the realm of personal development and success, accountability is not a burden to be borne, but a gift to be embraced. A gift that unlocks our potential, aligns our actions with our values, and shapes our lives into masterpieces of purpose and fulfillment. Embarking on a journey toward self-improvement and personal growth often brings us face to face with our greatest adversary, the habit of making excuses. This adversary, subtle and seductive, has the power to keep us rooted in place, eyes fixed on the horizon of our dreams, yet feet immobilized by chains of our own making. To break free from this cycle, to truly step into the potential that awaits each of us, requires more than just a desire. It requires a concrete set of strategies, an arsenal of tools designed to dismantle the fortress of excuses we've constructed around our aspirations. The first tool in our arsenal is the clarity of our goals. Setting clear, actionable objectives acts as the North Star in our journey, guiding us through the fog of daily distractions and the allure of comfort zones. These goals, however, should not just serve as distant beacons. They should be broken down into manageable, achievable steps, each one a milestone in its own right, marking our progress and fueling our momentum forward. Another strategy is actively seeking feedback. This feedback, both from ourselves and from those we trust, serves as a mirror reflecting not just our successes, but also the areas where excuses have taken root. It's in these reflections that we find the opportunity for growth, the chance to confront our excuses head on, to ask what's truly holding me back. Often, the answer isn't a lack of resources or opportunities, but a fear of stepping beyond the familiar confines of our current selves. Embracing challenges rather than shying away from them is another key to breaking the cycle of excuses. Each challenge we face is an opportunity to stretch our capabilities, to test our resolve, and to prove to ourselves that the limitations we perceived were merely illusions. It's through these challenges that we grow not just in skill and experience, but in confidence and resilience. Let me share with you the stories of individuals who epitomize the triumph over the tyranny of excuses. There was a person, much like any of us, who faced every conceivable obstacle, adversity, doubt, and the ever-present whisper of excuses. Instead of succumbing to these voices, they chose to confront them, to question the validity of each excuse, and to take action in spite of them. This person set clear goals, sought feedback relentlessly, and embraced every challenge as a stepping stone. The transformation was profound, not just in the achievements that followed, but in the very essence of who they became. They emerged from their journey not just as a success story, but as a testament to the power of accountability and the strength of the human spirit. Now, I invite you to engage in a guided reflection. Think of an excuse that has been a constant companion on your journey, one that has whispered words of doubt and hesitation, holding you back from pursuing a goal or a dream. Hold this excuse in your mind for a moment, then ask yourself, what truth does this excuse hide? What fear does it mask? Acknowledge this excuse, then make a commitment, here and now, to overcome it. This commitment is your declaration of independence, a statement that you are no longer a prisoner to the excuses that have held sway over your potential. Carry with you strategies that empower us to break free from the cycle of excuses. We are inspired by the stories of those who have walked this path before us. The only limits that really exist are the ones we place on ourselves. And our true potential is not just a distant dream, but a living, breathing reality. Imagine standing at the brink of a future where the chains of excuses no longer bind you. Picture a life where each decision, each action is taken with purpose and clarity, not clouded by the fog of hesitation or the shadow of doubt. Envision yourself moving through life with a sense of freedom where obstacles are merely opportunities in disguise, and every setback is a chance to learn, to grow, to push even closer to your goals. This is the future that awaits on the other side of excuses. A future where relationships flourish on the foundation of honesty and mutual respect, where career success is built on the pillars of dedication and resilience, and where personal fulfillment is not just a distant dream, but a daily reality. To navigate towards this future, a roadmap is essential, a step-by-step guide that transforms vision into action, dreams into achievements. The first step on this journey is setting clear, achievable goals. Goals act as beacons, guiding us through the darkest nights and foggiest mornings. Next, identify the excuses that have held you back. Shine a light on them, understand them, then firmly place them aside. With your goal set and your excuses acknowledged, it's time to chart your course. Break each goal down into actionable steps, each one a milestone on your journey. Establish timelines, not as shackles, but as frameworks that give your aspirations structure and momentum. Seek out allies and mentors, those who have walked this path before you, and those who will walk alongside you, offering wisdom, encouragement, and accountability. Remember, the road ahead is not linear. It will twist and turn, rise and fall. Embrace this unpredictability as part of the adventure. When you find yourself veering off course, gently steer yourself back, guided by the compass of your goals and the map of your action plan. Now, I invite you to take a moment of introspection. Reflect on one action you can take within the next 24 hours that will move you one step closer to your goals. It could be as simple as writing down your aspirations, reaching out to a mentor, or setting aside time to develop a skill. Whatever it is, write it down, commit to it, and take that step. This action, small though it may seem, is a declaration of your commitment to a life unbounded by excuses. As we move forward, do so with the knowledge that the road ahead is ours to shape. Every step we take, every decision we make, we're not just moving closer to our goals. We're actively creating the future we envision, a future where excuses have no power, where our potential has no limits, and where every day happens. An opportunity to become the best version of yourself. This journey is not just about reaching a destination. It's about who we become along the way, the lives we touch, the challenges we overcome, and the like. So let us step forward with courage, with determination, and with the unwavering belief that the life we dream of is not only possible, but is waiting for us just on the other side of our excuses. Together, embrace the road ahead, not as a path of resistance, but as a journey of transformation, growth, and endless possibility. As we stand at the threshold of this moment, looking back on the journey we've embarked upon together today, it's clear that the path to transcending the bounds of our potential, to reaching heights previously unimagined, is paved with the steadfast resolve to own our lives fully. We've navigated through the epidemic of excuses that often clouds our vision, dissected the power of accountability in sculpting the reality we seek, and charted a course for breaking free from the cycles that tether us to mediocrity. In every tale of triumph, in every narrative of overcoming, lies a common thread. A relentless determination to push beyond the barriers of but, and what if, to embrace the discomfort of growth and to seize the reins of destiny firmly in our hands. It's about recognizing that every excuse we allow to take root not only dims the light of our potential, but also shadows the path to our greatest achievement. Let me leave you with a story that encapsulates the essence of our discourse today. It's the story of a person, much like anyone here, who stood at the crossroads of life, caught in the grip of uncertainty and doubt, surrounded by voices that whispered of limitations and painted pictures of failure. This individual made a choice to silence the cacophony of excuses, to listen instead to the quiet voice within that spoke of strength, resilience, and the indomitable will to succeed. Armed with nothing but a vision of what could be and a heart full of courage, they stepped forward into the unknown, each step a testament to their refusal to be defined by the circumstances of their birth or the setbacks along their journey. And with each step, the impossible began to seem possible, the unattainable within reach. This person, once shackled by doubt, now stands as a beacon of what it means to truly live a life unencumbered by excuses. This story, though singular in its details, is universal in its theme. It's the story of every individual who chooses to rise above the seductive lure of excuses and steps into the vast expanse of their untapped. It's your story, waiting to be written. And so as we stand on the cusp of a new day, I urge you with all the conviction and passion I can muster to make a pledge to be the architect of your future, to lay down the bricks of action and determination rather than those of excuses and hesitation. Pledge to embrace each challenge as an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to inch ever closer to the person you are meant to become. This is not just a call to action. It's a call to transformation, to a life where excuses no longer hold dominion over your dreams and aspirations. The road ahead is not without its trials, but I assure you it is paved with the promise of fulfillment, success, and a legacy of relentless pursuit of excellence. Let today be the day you make a change, the day you commit to living a life beyond excuses, beyond limitations. Let today be the day you step boldly into your destiny, armed with the unwavering belief that the only thing standing between you and your dreams is the courage to pursue them. Let's embark on this journey together with hearts full of hope and eyes set firmly on the horizon of our limitless potential.